fall. I do realize that I'm a couple days late on the exact first day of fall, but nonetheless, happy fall to everybody. My favorite part of fall is the cooler weather, the leaves changing and falling on the ground, and the hoodies. I love the hoodies. So anyways, without further ado, I'm going to get on with this video. I have updates in the beginning, and then after that I have just like random things that are going on here. So anyways, first off is the weight. Unfortunately, I have not lost any. It's still exactly the same. I've been kind of going up and down, up and down. I'm going to use Wednesdays as my official weigh-in, so that'll be tomorrow. But again, I've been going up and down, you know, 2 pounds here and this and that, so it's just kind of, it's frustrating because it seems like I was consistently losing, and then I wasn't really going up when I was eating the way I've been doing. So I think I need to kind of up the ante here a little bit. I think maybe my body's getting kind of used to what I'm doing, and so I need to change it up a bit. So anyways, I'm not too disappointed though, because my blood sugar numbers are coming down still, and that right now is the most important to me. But I do realize that the more weight I lose, the better the blood sugars will be. So they kind of go hand in hand. So anyways, but they are coming down nicely. I went to the doctor 2 weeks ago. We got a new insurance. My husband's insurance changed, so we had to get a new doctor, which was fine. And then I found this doctor who had holistic in her little write-up online. So I thought, oh my goodness, how exciting is that? You know, I'll be able to find a doctor that really cares what I'm doing and kind of understands why I'm doing it, you know, and won't push the medicine and, you know, everything else. Well, turns out that, yeah, she's not really that way. So I was kind of disappointed. She definitely pushed the medicine. She wanted me to get on metformin, which I know is a very common medication, but they actually give it for like a lot of things, and so that's kind of different to me. But anyways, I was on it before, about a year ago. Huge side effects. I hated being on it. In fact, I was only on it for 3 days and I could not stand it. I mean, I was sweating like no other. I had stomach issues. I was in the bathroom constantly. And I just wasn't myself. I was like up and down, and it was just awful. So I stopped it and I never went back on it. So I do not want to do that again. But again, she tried to push it. I guess there's a new form that is supposed to be like slow releasing, and so the side effects aren't quite as strong. But anyway, she was nice about it, but I just don't want to do that. And if I have to, I will. But right now, my diet is affecting my blood sugars nicely, and yeah, so anyways, I'm going to stick with this. So she did a whole markup of tests, of blood tests and everything, and so I got the results back from that, and I am pleasantly surprised. I don't know if anybody you are out there are diabetic or not, but they have the A1C test that you do every like 3 to 6 months, and that's a better indication on exactly how your blood sugars are doing. And even though I monitor daily, I actually monitor like 4 times a day, so I can tell my numbers are going down. But the A1C, it's like hemoglobin A1C, that gives you like a really big, I can't think of the word, but anyways, when that number goes down, that's huge. So good news is it went down. Okay, so it's down to 9.4, and she actually wants it under 7, so I'm nowhere, well, I'm near out of the water, but I still have a ways to go, and I understand that. But 9.4 is huge, because when I first got diagnosed like 4 years ago, my A1C was at 10. And then when I went to a diabetes doctor about a year ago, it had gone up to 13. and now it's down to 9.4. And it's been about a year since I've had that test, since when it was 13 and now it's 9.4. But I really think in the last 5 to 6 months, 4 or 5 months, that's been the real big change, because that's when, you know, I went almost raw. I was juicing and eating salads like no other, and everything like that. So that's when I really changed my lifestyle. So I'm thinking in that 4 to 5 months is when it, you know, actually came down. So I am thrilled about that. Just real quick, when I got my test results back, the doctor emailed me, and she did still say that she put aggressive management for my diabetes. And I understand where she's coming from, because she's only looking at these numbers. But again, I am just thrilled that I am doing so well without medication. And so anyways, I'm going to stick with this. What we kind of came up with, the other doctor, is I'm going to go see a naturopathic doctor. And I was supposed to have my appointment last Friday. It got canceled because she had an emergency. And so I'm going to go on this Friday. So today's Tuesday. So 3 days, I'm going to go see her. And she'll be able to, you know, pinpoint maybe what else I can do, how I can kind of up what I'm doing to help my blood sugars come down. So I'm really excited about that appointment. So anyways, that is basically the update of what's going on with me. We are still juicing here. I'm drinking probably anywhere to 3 to 4 juices a day, with extra things. You know, I have snacks, and normally I'll have a dinner, and then yeah, so we're still doing good with that. I think I uploaded the video last week about our orange and apple juice, and we did that. So we juiced like a bunch of oranges and a couple of apples, and oh my goodness, was it delicious. And yeah, we even brought it over on Wednesday, which we go over to my parents' house and we watch Survivor, and we brought all the oranges and all the apples and we juiced over there, and everybody had some and everybody loved it, even my mom. And so anyways, that was exciting. The other thing I've been making is smoothies, and right now I'm just really doing like fruit smoothies, because my blender, I don't have a very good blender. I'm waiting for the Vitamix, which hopefully I can get it like by Christmas time maybe, but anyway, so with my blender I just do fruits, and so I can't really have that too often because of all the natural sugars in it. But anyways, I made one the other day that had a half a cantaloupe, what else, grapes, and a frozen banana, and oh my goodness, was that delicious. And then the following day I made the same thing, but I added an orange inside, and that was really good too. And I think I've mentioned before, but when I do bananas, I slice them up and I put them in the freezer, so they're frozen bananas. So when you juice, or not when you juice them, you can't juice a banana, but you can blend it, and when I put it in the blender, it gets all like cold and smooth and everything. It's just delicious. So anyways, there's that. The other thing that I got was kelp noodles. I got these at Whole Foods, and they are like, what are my vegetables? Sea vegetables is what they are. But I don't think you can really tell even if I go close. But they look like noodles, and they're all raw. They're 100% raw vegetable. There's like 1 carb, no sugars. I mean, and even the salt is really low on these too. And I heard really good things about these. And if any of you have tried these, let me know, because they're crunchy. They're kind of crunchy right out of the bag, and I heard to soak them in something like acidic. So I've been using lemon juice to soak them, and I've tried them twice now, and the lemon juice stays on the noodles even after I rinse them. I can still taste the lemon juice, and I don't know what to do. I made spaghetti last night with these, and it wasn't very, I mean, I ate it because I don't like to waste food, especially raw food. and so I ate it, but oh my goodness, the lemon juice on there was so strong. So if anybody has any other ideas on what to soak to make these not so crunchy, please let me know. One last thing is, since it is fall, I call it squash season, and this is a spaghetti squash. It's actually a small one, but we have been having this with either like spaghetti sauce, or I made an Alfredo sauce the other night, and oh, it's so good. And if none of you have tried this spaghetti squash, I highly recommend it. It's delicious. Tonight we're going to have this with either, I don't know if I'm going to make spaghetti sauce again or Alfredo sauce, but regardless of what I make, I will show how to cook the spaghetti squash for you, and then I should be able to upload it tomorrow. Yeah, and then you can have your own spaghetti squash. So anyways, it's delicious. So that's all I got for you. That is, I'm sure, a long update. I can't tell how long it is, but I'm sure it's long. But I haven't seen you guys in a while, and you deserved an update. So happy fall, and I will see you tomorrow for the weigh-in and the spaghetti squash.